Hi, boys and girls. I'm so glad that I get to send you another video. How are you? I miss seeing you and I hope you're doing well. Today we have a new story from our lesson study guide. This one has the memory verse, do good to each other. Do good to each other. That's from 1 Thessalonians 5:15. Our story today is about a family who were helpers and how God blessed them because of that. We can learn that it is really good to be kind, that we can choose to be kind, and it makes us feel good. It makes other people feel good. It makes God happy, and He wants to bless us or do good things for us when we are kind to other people. So, let's see what our story is about. Our story is about Prophet Elisha and his helper Gehazi. Now, they used to travel all over God's country, doing God's work for his people. But they didn't travel like you and I do around a country in cars or airplanes. No, no, no. They walked. They walked everywhere they wanted to go. Oh, it made them hot and tired and thirsty, and they didn't have a home to go to. They didn't earn a lot of money, so they always needed somebody to be kind and to help them out, to give them places to stay, to give them food or water and places to rest. Well, there's one very kind family in our story. They lived in a town called Shunem. That was the kind man and woman of Shunem, or the Shunammite woman and man. They saw how Prophet Elisha and Gehazi traveled around the country, and they said, we need them to stop here and rest. We need to be kind to them. We want to help them. So when they ever, whenever they saw these prophets of God and workers for God traveling near their home through their small town and village, they called them, come, stop, come, Prophet Elisha, come and stop with us. We'll give you food and water. Rest here. And that's always what they did. So Prophet Elisha knew that this was a place he could always stop and have somebody be kind to him. He got used to stopping there and they became friends. But the kind man and woman always felt bad when Prophet Elisha and his helper Gehazi would leave to continue their journey without really resting enough. They would rest their feet and they would get water and food, but they always had to move on before nightfall so they could find somewhere to sleep. And that's because the man and woman had a very small house. They did not have any children and they only had just enough space for themselves. The woman said, I think we need to build another room on our house so that the prophet Elisha and Gehazi always have a place to stay. I don't like sending them off. And her husband said, yes, let's do it. And so he got to work with his saw and his hammer. He got the wood to the right size. He nailed the boards together and he built a small room up on the roof of their house just for Prophet Elisha. They were so excited about this. They put beds inside. They got everything ready so that the next time Prophet Elisha and Gehazi came, they had a wonderful surprise. Not only could they get a meal and some water and rest a little while, they could sleep there that night and have a safe place with friends and even a breakfast in the morning before they continued walking on their journey doing God's work. Thank you. Thank you so much, said Elisha to the man and woman. What can I do to pay back your kindness to us? I would love to do something good for you also. "Oh," said the woman, "I don't need anything. I have everything I need. Thank you, though. You visiting is a gift for us." Oh, but Elisha didn't forget about it. He kept thinking and thinking, what can I do? Well, his servant Gehazi, his helper, was paying attention. He said, "You know, Prophet Elisha, the man and woman don't have any children. They had such a small house because they didn't have any children. But now they have room for a child. Don't you think she would like that?" Oh, yes, that was just the thing. Prophet Elisha said, "My friend, you have no children. I will ask God to send you a baby boy." Oh, she said, "No, really?" "Yes, next year God will give you a baby boy, and when I come here next year, you will show him to me," said Prophet Elisha. And that was more things than the kind man and woman could ever imagine. They were so excited because a baby boy was something they were dreaming about. They wanted a baby more than they wanted anything, but they hadn't said that they did. So that's exactly what happened. And you can see 1 year later, when Prophet Elijah and Gehazi came again, the lady had a little baby boy to show them. And she was the happiest, not just the kindest, but the happiest woman in the world. Boys and girls, God is happy to do good things for us all the time. He is happy to love us and help us and give us everything we want, besides just everything we need. When we have kind hearts to share things with other people, He is even more happy to give us what is good for us so that we can share it to other people. Thank you for listening to this story, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.